Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the start of Fat Man Little Boy Month, even though technically it goes into April a little bit. That should be the full title, actually, is that. All of it. Every word, everything. That should be the full title. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to rename it to that. The season fucking 3. Joining me is my co-host of Fat Man Little Boy, the little boy himself.
It's
Antonio,
me, the little
say
boy.
Hi.
Hello. I'm so excited to see this because this is actually the first time I'm seeing all of these episodes.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because today, what we're doing today is we were going to talk about season 3 a little bit before we get into it. And then we were going to watch the first 3 episodes and just kind of react to it. Now, of course, I know these episodes inside and out because I edited the motherfucking things. But Antonio here has not seen them at all.
Nope, not at all.
So yeah, he is completely going into this blind.
The only thing I got is my memory.
Yeah, and again, these are almost a year old. We shot these almost a year ago.
It was like what, July?
It was July of 2024 when we recorded it. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Isn't it kind of crazy how all that works? Is how like you can kind of sit on something for a year and just like because you're doing other shit, and then you can finally release it. Because that's what tends to happen. I try to do it before the year hits, that year mark hits, to release whatever we shoot before that year hits.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of like how a lot of movies are shot like in a year, or even now it's become common 2 years prior to them being released. So it's pretty fucking crazy. So Antonio, for those who are watching that have been living under a rock on my channel, could you summarize what exactly is Fat Man and Little Boy? What exactly is it, to the point that we have our own shirts?
Yeah, we have our own merch?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Question mark?
So Fat Man and Little Boy is actually, as I like to describe it, it is the catalyst of our lovemaking that we do.
I was not expecting those words to even remotely come out of your mouth in this scenario. Oh, I'm sorry, that just caught me so blissfully off guard. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
In all seriousness, yeah, so the way we do our lovemaking is that we try weird food or do weird food-related things. Some may call it food fetishism.
Yeah, probably.
Especially with how this first episode's gonna go.
Yeah. And I'm thinking ahead to season 4, and I'm like, some of the episodes in that season I'm going to be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You see, the real story arc of Fat Man and Little Boy is that it's the story of our romantic relationship that apparently everyone in your family thinks that we have.
Yes, confirmed. They for the longest time were convinced that you and I were an item. And I said, and I told them we are an item, just not in that way.
Listen, I might hold your dick, and you may like stare at my nipples, but like it's entirely platonic.
It is entirely platonic. They're actually, just to sort of describe. And I think one of the things that I really love about doing Fat Man Little Boy, because in full disclosure, out of all the shows that I do on YouTube, this is the one that I'm always working on a loss. This show makes me lose money. It does not make me gain money. But I don't care. It's so much fun to put together. It's so much fun seeing you guys. It's so insane how I always think, oh, this is going to be like a really boring episode, or like, even when I'm recording it, I'll be like, that was a mid episode, and suddenly discovering in the editing room just the magic that has
Yeah.
happened on screen. And that's happened with me with episode 4 of this season. Was
It
that?
really, I especially have to say, when it comes to Fat Man Little Boy, and this is like every season for me, where it's like it really is just goes to show how much fucking garbage I spew because uh I'll like rewatch Fat Man Little Boy episodes and see stuff that like we say or see stuff that we joke about, and I will have zero recollection that had happened. Like I like even these episodes that we shot, even though we said it's almost been a year, but like even these most recent episodes, I can't tell you a single thing I said in them. Not one thing.
Yes.
So it becomes funny to me because like it becomes the sort of thing where I'm so disconnected from it that I end up becoming a spectator again.
And that's honestly what I think why the magic happens in the editing room too. Is because I often put enough space between when I shot them and when I edit them that it's almost like you come in from a completely different perspective. You're
Mm-hmm.
kind of going in blind. It's one reason why I actually love documentary filmmaking so much. Is that particular reason, and you sort of uncover the insanity as you go along. And the challenge for me is trying to keep it from going over a certain time limit. There are a couple episodes that I think go a little over 20 minutes, but not by much. I don't like going over 20 minutes with these, and so there's so much shit on the cutting room floor. That it's almost like that cut content alone could be its own video.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I
That would
love
be
about it.
that would be a fun thing, just like behind the bits or some shit like that.
Behind
Behind
the
the
bits.
boys.
Yeah. Behind the itty bitty titty witties. We have. So, for those of you who don't know, I don't live in the same state as Antonio anymore. So, season 1 was kind of all over the place because it was pretty rough going. We started it just before COVID hit. So, we did like,
Yeah.
I think 5 or 6 episodes. Those were all released, and then all of a sudden COVID hit. And again, COVID just fucked everything.
It really did.
And so then we stopped doing it. There's still, I think, an episode that Jenny edited after we brought her on board to be our producer
Yeah.
that hasn't aired.
I think
And
there's a couple episodes that haven't aired, right?
there's one that was edited by Jenny, and it's not a bad episode. It's we had chips from Asian countries.
Yes. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and it's not a bad episode. It might be something that I release maybe at like a later date, because it's not that bad, and I have it. It's right there. The one that I didn't even touch in the editing
Was it the
room
smoothies episode?
was the smoothies episode.
The one thing that I remember from the smoothies episode is that everything we tried was terrible. Even the stuff we thought was going to be like okay. But not only that, I remember that I always distinctly remember, I think it was at the end of the episode. I think it was when we did like Doritos smoothie.
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember your exact words were that tastes like depression.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, I forgot. You're right, and it did.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see it, but the thing that kills me about it is that we forgot the most important part of making a smoothie.
Uh-huh.
And that's putting the ice in it.
Yeah. Which probably contributed to why everything was terrible.
Everything,
because we just did not know how to make a smoothie at all.
We just did not know how to make a smoothie at all because we were so retarded. And
I also think didn't we use water instead of, or did we use milk for everything?
No, we used milk. We did use milk for everything. The one that made me go, this is the worst episode we've ever done, and this was before we did the one chip.
Oh god.
Was we did the bacon one.
The bacon.
We did a bacon smoothie.
Oh yeah.
And that was the finale.
Yeah.
and it was so bad.
It was so putrid.
and I and I remember I took the camera and I would follow you outside as we were like dumping it
As
out.
we dumped all the smoothies out
And it was so
into the
gross.
fucking backyard.
It was so gross. Maybe I should edit it. Maybe
I
I
don't see why
should.
not.
I mean, it's a couple years old. Well, now it's almost 4 years old actually, but
Oh god, we were whole
it's
different people back then.
we really were. Like if you look at like from like the first 3 episodes, which were shot in my first room I ever rented, the basement of that.
Yeah.
Versus, us going to your place, it's now I can't say it's a completely different show. It's just the energy has kind of shifted.
Yeah, I feel like when we shot those first couple episodes, it was definitely like we were still trying to find like the identity of the show, right? Like we were trying to
Yeah.
find like, is this like a wacky zany show? Or are we trying to like actually try this? Is it both? And then I think at one point we just kind of decided fuck it, and then we just like did whatever came out of our dumb mouths.
That's exactly, well, I think that's the magic of it, and why I think it is so fun is the fact that we just say whatever the fuck comes to mind, regardless if it's politically correct or if we should say it or not. We just say it.
Yeah.
Much to Jenny's chagrin.
Well, now she's a producer for GCN, so now she has to deal with me and Pete's bullshit.
Which I think is that would be even crazier than our shit.
Oh
Because
yeah.
at least with me, personally with me, I have my sense of humor is a little bit more dry, or at least my presentation tends to be like to me the comedy almost comes from saying something absolutely insane and ridiculous, but saying it with an utterly deadpan straight face.
Yeah.
But there is one moment, it was a magical moment. I wish I could have kept it in the episode, but there's one moment in when we were trying the weird sodas for this season, which is episode 4 of season 3. And there's a moment where you and I let you say a joke. Because the running gag in that episode is that you and I are like having a fight behind the scenes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
and I kept it in. That was the running bit that we just came up with on the fly for it. And there's one point where I finally let you complete the joke, and that is you were talking about Shrek's ass water, for one of the sodas, and you just start, and I go, oh, that's funny, and then you start doing that too. And then we immediately start devolving into like having seizures and screaming to the top of our lungs. And then you maniacally laughing.
Oh my God.
The moment we finished that, it's not in the video, but the moment we finished that, I just look at you with like this big, genuine smile on my face, and I go, I love how when we're not quite sure where things go, we just devolve into screaming.
Yeah, that's kind of just our MO, isn't it?
I don't know. I just love it. I don't know. I just think it's
just also, it's the undeniable, and I know we're just kind of sucking our own dicks like leading up to us watching this, but it's like it's also just like the undeniable chemistry that we just have, you know what I mean? Like we both say it, but like no moment orchestrates it better than when we were doing the Hershey's road trip. And there's like the one moment where you're like, I have to pee, and I look at you and go, you want me to hold it? Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Well, let's do it. And I want to do more. That's the one thing that I really want to do going forward is you really want to do more of the game show-esque kind of episodes. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about this off screen a little bit. And I do too. I do want to do that. I don't want the full season to be that, but I do want to have those challenges, those things, because I think what comes from them is really funny. Like even the mystery box episodes where we have to guess what the fuck we're looking at. Those are hysterical to me, and I love them. But I really want to do more specials. I would love like every other season or something like that.
To
We
like
do
have a
instead of having four or instead of having 6 episodes, we have one longer special where
Mhm.
we're trying to go out there and find something or to do something
Do something.
and try these different foods. Because the Hershey's episode, I think, is special. And a part of me wants to go back and re-edit it and do a director's cut where I actually make it like instead of 45 minutes, like a 90-minute feature. Because there's so much
Ooh.
shit that I just dropped on the editing room floor that is gold.
Mhm.
But
I would I would love to see it because again, I'm so far removed from that trip that it's like the trip to me is like the special now.
yeah, the biggest thing that I remember two things bigly from the road trip. One was the caves. I'll never forget those caves.
Oh
That was
yeah.
awesome.
Those caves were so cool.
And the other one is Jenny fucking up the motels. And I
Which
think
was not a big deal at all. Like it
it
didn't
really
really
wasn't.
matter.
She was really stressing out over it, and I do really feel bad for it. And she felt terrible. But I'm sitting there in the back of my head when all of this was happening, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. This is Fat Man Little Boy. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Like I was
This
like,
might
this is
like
funny.
yeah, it's like honestly, this is content now.
Yes, yes. And I'm like, this is fine. I really don't care. But I just love doing the show. I don't even know how we came up with the idea of the show or what made us come up with the idea of the show. I can't
I
remember at
th-
all.
I think we on it probably the same fucking way that we always come up with shit together is that we were probably shooting something else, came up with a came up with the idea and then just said, "All right, let's do it."
I know I used to watch Brad Jones a lot, Cinema Snob.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he has a show called Brad Tries that I used to love.
Yeah, yeah. I know
And
that
it
was like a
wasn't
big inspiration.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And while his stuff was really unproduced, it was just him literally putting a camera in front of him and just talking and that was it. I liked it.
Mhm.
I like he did one on a beer and it was full of rust and he tried it anyways and then all of a sudden it made him throw up all over the place
Oh my god.
and gave him bad diarrhea and everything like that. And I'm like, that's why is that funny? And I've always wanted
Well,
to
it's
do it.
also like, I watch Good Mythical Morning and they do like that kind of
Oh,
stuff
them
on there
too.
too.
Yeah, them too. Yeah. Even though I'm not as big of a fan of them as I used to be. Um, they gave me an idea for an episode of season 4, actually, that I'm terrified to do. But um, so because I no longer live on Long Island, we decided to kind of split this up into seasons now instead of it just being a long continuous kind of show that we do whenever. And I was saying each season needs to be 5 to 6 episodes. Because I think that's a good number. That's a decent number of episodes. Enough to make me go, yeah, that was worth it, and enough for the content and everything like that. And that's what's happened here in season 3. Last season, I think, was a rousing success. I just think it was a good, fun season. We also had some holiday specials in there. No holiday specials this year. But certainly more unhingedness in this season. And a big reason for that is because our normal crew, which was Jim and Jenny, weren't there this year. For good reasons though.
Yes.
I mean Jenny was getting married and you and I both made the executive decision to be like get
Please
fucking
focus on your
married.
wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
please
fucking
focus on your
married.
wedding. Don't ruin yourself with our stupid food show.
And it was interesting this year. We invited John, who again he was on the Christmas special for the A&P Christmas Rankin Bass special that I did. And he was also on the New Year's episode. And
Yep.
as much as I love him, and I really do, and we had a blast, right, filming this. It was weird being there without Jim and Jenny. It
Yeah,
was
it kind of felt like there was definitely like something a little missing.
something a little missing, and which is why I'm really hoping that for this season, when I come down for the 3 days or whatever that we do to film this, they can be there to come along and join us on the road of insanity that it was. um,
I think the thing I missed the most was Jenny face palming and or retching at the crap that we
at
do.
the crap that we were doing, yeah, yeah, because John only did that once, and it was for duck feet. Um,
Yeah, that's
John
right.
John only cringed once. Other than that, John was like, "Yeah, you should do it. You should do it," because he's got kind of a similar energy as us.
Hmm.
And one of the things that I think makes Jenny so magical on set is that she doesn't. She's a lot more kind of like down to earth on a lot of things. And so
Hmm.
when we say, "Hey, let's mix all of this shit together, let's make it worse,"
That's
she
the Fat Man Little Boy guarantee. Let's make it worse for
is let's just
ourselves.
make it worse. And seeing her reaction to it is awesome. I love seeing her reaction to it because we want to it almost gauges us on like, okay, are we doing this right?
Are we being fucking insane enough?
Yeah.
uh
it's
honestly, at this point, Fat Man and Little Boy is just a form of masochism.
you can say that a lot with what's coming in season 4. Um
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I think season 4 has an episode, and it's probably the one you were talking about too. I think this is the first time that going into an episode, I'm like, I don't know, man.
and I love how you're like, I don't know, man. And usually I'm the one that's like, I don't know, should we do that? And this one, I'm like, we should
It's the
absolutely do
reverse,
this.
yeah. Well, because it's an
Absolute.
episode that we've been planning since like season 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta ask.
Like we were planning that episode when you still lived here.
Yes, we were. Yeah, because we came up with the idea for that episode because of Unisonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and I remember that being a big inspiration too, like the thick water
Oh,
episode,
yeah. That was
which
because of Unisonus.
was because of Unisonus. And by the way, the thick water episode out of our older ones, it's still one of my favorite episodes. I think that is just so funny.
And then we put ourselves through a living nightmare right after.
Right after it, yeah.
You're like, all right, we got one more episode we gotta do. What is it? Oh yeah, the one chip.
The one ship. The challenge that actually killed somebody.
Yeah. Not just somebody, killed people.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Oh
survived
my god.
though. We
We
survived
did.
because I call us in the mockumentary that we made after it. I called us pussies, but the fact that people have since died because of it, I go, no, we survived. We're
We survived.
veterans. We're veterans of
And you know
the
what?
great.
And you know what? We came out of it different.
We certainly did. I still can't have much for spicy food without me going.
I've gotten better with spicy food since then, but we're not doing spicy food on the show anymore.
No, I think that was it. Yeah, we made the decision of never again. Are we doing
Yeah,
like
it's
a
like
hot sauce or something?
we're not doing well, it's like we'll eat spicy food on the show, but we'll never do an episode again where we eat spicy food to see if we can take the spice.
Yes, because remember we also did the after death sauce.
Yeah, and
Uh,
that was like training for the fucking one chip
for the fucking one chip, yeah.
because we also got like mad stomach problems from that too. It wasn't as bad as the one chip, but like we both were like dying from that
But
after
but
the episode.
the thing that made the after death sauce so good to the point that I actually ordered it again and would use it again,
Mm-hmm.
um, is that it tasted great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a terrible spice. Don't get me wrong, but like you put like a tablespoon of that in like a giant thing of pasta, right? And then you add
Yeah.
your tomato sauce and everything like that. It added. I feel like such a snob saying this, but like it added so much flavor to the pasta dish and everything like that mixed with the cheese. And I was like, this is a good hot sauce. This is excellent. And then you get to the one chip, and we just died.
Yeah, we literally like we ate that, sat there for like 2 seconds, and then it was nothing but torture for the next like 4 hours.
And it lulled us into a false sense of security too, because I remember the chip tasted delicious.
Yeah, the
These
chip was fine,
bastards.
and honestly, didn't really like it. Didn't taste like much, but it was still good. And then pain, suffering,
Lots of pain and
a
suffering.
little bit of trauma.
Yeah. 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 Genuinely. Literally, Antonio, I think the hottest sauce that I go now is Frank's buffalo wing sauce, the orange one.
Mm-hmm. Not
Because
even Frank's
sometimes
Red Hot.
the red one I think gets too much. And
Mm.
it just makes me go, it makes me want to puke. Because of memories of the one chip challenge. So yeah.
Which is funny because we didn't even puke that day.
No, we didn't. You shit your brains out. I didn't shit my brains out. That was the thing that I
Oh,
was most proud of it, was I didn't shit my brains out. It was just a normal poop.
I shit my brains out as it was happening and the morning after.
Oh god. Oh
And
god.
there was
Well,
not a solid thing about it.
and I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. Though I did get some, not some shit, but I got some of the black powder in my eye.
Oh,
Um
yeah, that's right.
and I was terrified of that cuz it was my one good eye what it got
Hmm.
into. Um
And you like washed your hands too,
mhm.
like pretty thoroughly, and it still was
Mhm.
like, my
And
God.
it still sucked. Well, Antonio, I have a soda here
A soda.
that I'm going to try. My father picked it up for me from that store in which I bought the weird sodas from in the first place, him not realizing I had bought it. And he found one called Nuclear Orange Bomb starring Kim Jong Il.
Okay.
I'm going to open it. I've had this thing sitting in my closet for 6 months. I'm going to fucking open it.
It's time. It's
It's time.
aged like wine.
It's aged like nuclear fission.
Oh, that's the best kind of aging. Radioactive.
Radioactive, yeah. Nuclear half-lives are brilliant. I'm going to do the sniff. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Okay. I was guessing that this wasn't just going to be an orange soda. I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking this was going to be an orange cream soda,
Ooh.
and it is. You want to sniff?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
orange cream.
Like an orange cream soda. I'm going to pour it into my cup. Then I'm going to make sure I have nothing. Okay. Uh Dude, I did that once at work. I had I had like a cup of I made a cup of what did I do? Oh yeah, okay. So at work what happened was I because you work overnights and I work overnights for the TV station. Some nights it can get really rough, particularly from like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's just your body is like you should be in bed right now,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not. You're only halfway through your shift. And the thing that I did was I bought a Monster energy drink, specifically the purple kind because I actually like those. And then I had bought one of the Monster coffees as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was I poured it into a cup because I tend to drink it slower when it's in a cup than when it's in the
Yeah.
can. So it's kind of like a strategy. And I forgot that I put in the cup the the grape flavored Monster energy drink. So
Oh
I was drinking
no.
that, and I didn't have much left, but it was like that much left at the bottom of the cup, and then I poured the coffee in there without thinking and started drinking the coffee.
Oh God.
I was like, son of a bitch. And you know what was crazy? I was so dead tired. I said, I'm going to try to power through this. It just kept drinking.
See, it's like moments like those where you get like that thought in your brain that just goes, "It's time to go to bed."
It's time to go to bed. Well, I
I
couldn't.
actually got that a bit when I did SGMR, Sonic Generations Marathon Race, which was our charity event where me and Pete played
Oh.
10 Sonic games in one sitting, and it was like 67 hours straight of streaming. Uh, I was seeing shadow people.
Yeah.
And at one point, this was like the point where we were both like, yeah, like we need to go straight to bed after this. There was one point where Pete was playing the game, and Pete, you just hear Pete go, "Yeah, that was no one."
Yeah, can you clip that? I I need to see the end of that stream because I wasn't there when it finished.
um, you, the end of that stream is something to behold because Pete was done for like an hour already. Like he finished the race. I was still struggling in Sonic Generations, which was the last game. Uh and I decided that like I couldn't really do it anymore, so I had to like stop and be like, all right, this is the hard cutoff because I literally can't function anymore. Uh and I started trying to do like an outro for it, and it was probably the most unintelligible fucking ridiculous outro. Like I was thanking people. I wanted to thank people that were in chat that like supported and whatever. And I think I thanked Lucas in particular about 8 times. Because what would happen is I would be like, "All right, so that's everything. I'd like to thank Lucas and yeah, so yeah, that's about everything. So thank you for watching. I'd like to thank Lucas and it just that kept happening. I kept like falling in the sleep in the middle of my sentences because I was so deliriously tired. And then like I started to say something that I thought like meant something, like was like kind of like a profound message or whatever, and then forgot what I was saying in the middle, so I gave up. And then I'm like, I just and what's funny is I took my so when I do SGMR and even Dogwater,
Mhm.
which are our two big charity events, I have two headphones in. One for people talking to me that I'm chatting with on Discord, and then one for the game noise. Uh, and
Mhm.
I took those earbuds out because I was like I need to like hear nothing. I just need to lock into the game and that's it. Or else I'm never gonna finish it. This was before I was like I'm too far gone. But then because of that and because it was so long that I didn't have them in my ears, I forgot I forgot they were still there, and they were talking the whole time, and I couldn't hear them. I just assumed that they all left. So that's like
Well,
how
that's what
delirious
happens when you're up for 60 something fucking hours.
it's
I
true.
like I couldn't believe it. I was actually genuinely concerned. I remember being genuinely concerned because I would pop in periodically at work and I would, pop in, just to see if it was still going and saw that it was still going. And that's one reason why, and I mean this genuinely, I thought Dogwater Runs was genius.
Dogwater Ones
Because
is a way better event.
it gave people time to rest, but it was still
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
You had multiple different guests hosting,
Yep.
and I think it was absolutely genius.
Like Pete and I want to do another marathon like charity stream that probably goes for like kind of a while. We definitely don't want to go a whole weekend again because that's insane. But even if we do, because we want to do, and this may still happen, but maybe next year. I don't know what our plans are for right now.
Mhm.
We want to do one for Mega Man where we play the first 11 Mega Man games like for charity and see who can beat them the fastest.
Right,
But I'm 1000% advocating for it's like let's have like sleep time this time. I'm
right.
like I don't think I could like mentally handle another thing like that. I think that was like the one experience, and I'm done.
No, that is absolutely crazy. And I remember, and I still really want to do this with you. I still really want to come over. Either I go to you or you come to me here or something like that. We do a special, 24-hour live stream of some kind.
Yeah.
And I think the plan that I had was we weren't on it all the time. It was going to be like Jenny and Jim would come on, and you would take a break, and then you would have them on, and then I'd take a break, and we kind of switch in and out for the 24 hours. And I remember being like, that was a big deal. And now I've seen you do the 48 hours, and then now the 62-hour thing, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a walk in the park for you.
I don't know about that, Chief. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Not as young as I used to be.
I'm approaching 30.
I think you know what's fucking nuts about that, Antonio, and I mean this, I mean this genuinely. Like, I was talking with some friends, and one in particular, and he's been like, yeah, I've turned 30, and I'm not as young as I used to, because I want to do stuff with them, and they're like, I'm not as young as I used to, Adam. And you know what's fucking nuts? And I don't know if this is because I haven't been fulfilling that creative energy as much as I used to, but I feel like I have more energy now than I ever did when I was in, maybe not college, but certainly the kind of like aftermath of college. Certainly between what happened between 2020 through 2022.
Yeah.
Because now it's like I just want to. I swear to God, I haven't been doing cocaine. I feel like there's like a hair or something that's like on my face.
That's a good cover, Adam. That's a good cover.
That's a good cover. I've been snorting nothing but cocaine. That is why I have so much energy.
That's why you have so much energy now.
Is because of the constant snorting of cocaine. Yeah, the little pick-me-ups. But no, it's just I now have a lot of energy. Like, I just want to do shit, which is awesome. But I just find it so funny that it seems like I've been going in the opposite direction for many things.
I mean, I think it more so has to do with, and you know, I don't know everything that's going on in your life, but it also has to do with like environment, like general mood things. You know, like I mean, I'm sure you're stressed like the rest of them, but like I don't know if you have taken steps where you're like more comfortable with things, because that does like a lot too. And I know you've been going out and like being a little bit more active too with your, like, you know, because you go hunting all the time now and stuff like that. So that also has like a lot to do with that.
It does. And it to kind of speak onto that, like, as much as I miss you guys, and I truly mean it, like, I miss you guys like there's no tomorrow. I don't miss Long Island. I think moving away from New York and Long Island was what needed to happen for me. And I think overall I've made, I've made the right decision on that. Even if technically I'm a little more lonely than I was when I was with you guys, because I remember I'd always go over to your house, Antonio, or whatever, or I'd have you guys over to watch a dumb movie or some kind. Like, Lucas and I would watch stupid giant monster movies every once in a while. Like, I'd have him over. We just watch these really dumb movies frequently. And, I don't have that anywhere near as much anymore, with my with my little tiny friend group that I have, in this area. Which is very true. I do want to actually try the soda before I completely forget.
Oh, can you pour me some?
Oh yeah. What would you do if I just like dumped it all over?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
And then I look down at my cup and it's in there. Whoa. Oh, dink it? Hello? Fucking, are you kidding me?
Oh, I did dink it, though. I brought it up to...
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to accuse you of any horrible misdeeds.
Wrongdoing. Remember when Matt was on an episode the popcorn episode, and we just would like tear into him every time he would forget to dink it.
You gotta dink it. Dinking it is important. It's the
Yeah, it
proper
is
etiquette.
important. It is proper etiquette. It
Oh,
is.
let's
It's
not
an
have
orange
a
cream
straw
soda.
drink.
It's a very good orange cream soda.
Man, thank the Koreans for that.
I thank my grandmother for getting me to like orange cream sodas
Hmm.
or orange cream stuff in general, because she would always buy these like popsicles that were orange cream flavored.
Oh, I love creamsicles, dude.
Oh, so good.
I love putting a
So
long, hard, cream-filled thing in my mouth.
good. In my mouth.
In my mouth.
Lick my cunt.
Wait, speaking of long, hard things in your mouth that are euphemisms for sucking cock,
Yeah.
have you seen the gummy worm popsicles?
I think I have. I'm gonna type them up really quick.
They're floppy, dude.
Yeah.
I've had one. They're in my freezer, and they're once they stop being like a regular, once they stop being a regular popsicle and the gummy worm part of it like happens, not only does it look obscene, it feels obscene in my mouth.
I'm just looking at, the thumbnails on YouTube, and I'm like, this is pretty gay.
It's, dude, honestly, I'm surprised they don't. I'm surprised I got it at Dollar Tree and not Spencer's.
Oh, damn. This is actually one of the kids. I know I just said how moving away was the right decision, but this is making me wish I stayed, because this would have been something where it's like, Antonio, we have to do a special Fat Man Little Boy episode where we try these.
Yeah,
We'd have
or at
to.
least like one of those. Remember when we used to do the mini episodes?
Oh yeah, well that was when for a little while it was on Fat Man Little Boy was on its own channel, which is still there somewhere in the ether. But speaking of unhinged, that fucking trailer we made for that channel is fucking unhinged.
It's probably the best trailer we could have made for the show.
For that show, yeah. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about, like the half Fat Man Little Boy episodes.
Yeah, I think there was like one where you tried like a Mountain Dew flavor or whatever, and then there was one where I did like the chili dog G Fuel.
Oh God, yes. No, I remember what the fucking overarching thing for me was on that channel, and it just never went anywhere. And I remember this was Pepsi put out, I believe, a blueberry flavor drink.
No, it was it Pepsi?
Or was it Coke?
No, it was definitely Pepsi.
It had to have been Pepsi. And the running gag was I could never fucking find it. And like Jenny would film me in the office and stuff like that. She's like, Adam, look what I found. She put it in front of me, and I'd be like all excited. And I was like, no, Jenny, I can't drink this. And she's like, why? I found it. I know you wanted to try it. I'm like, Jenny, this is a personal journey for me now.
I
have to find it. And I did. And I remember the moment I found it, I'm like, I have to film me grabbing this, the Holy Grail. And then I think I filmed myself trying it, and I was like, it's okay. And then just like cut to black.
Oh, those shorts, I think, were all when we used to do the like TikToks too.
Yeah, yep.
Yep. And that's where we got like the
oh.
me like running down the hallway.
Yeah, you would make me try. Oh, it was like coffee Coca-Cola or something.
Oh,
like coffee
that's right.
Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah,
that's what you made me try. And I loved it. And I was like, I think it's just fine.
Awful.
I remember the reason though. I think we made the right decision reverting back, because I believe I was too ambitious, and it was starting to feel more like a job. And
yeah.
That's what we can't have with a show like this.
Yeah, because then we just become so tired, and it becomes like so much more of like a chore or like a thing to do.
Yeah.
That it like then the chemistry kind of diminishes a little, because we're just like, all right, here we are doing our episode of the month.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want that to happen. Which I also think is a genius of limiting it to 6 episodes. Actually,
Yeah.
is we're pretty picky about what do we do.
Yeah. As much as it seems like we probably aren't, like,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, we just like pick a food and eat it. Like, no, we're actually like, okay, but would this like make for a good episode, or would this just be like whatever? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
we have,
Right.
I remember we have so many ideas that we were like mulling over that we're either gonna like save for later, or we were like, okay, but what can we do with that to make it better?
To make it better. Yeah. Yep.
Like I know, like for a long time we were juggling the idea of doing MREs.
I still want to do that.
Yeah, I still want to do it too, but I feel like we could do something a little bit more than just get a bunch of MREs and try them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was thinking that we could maybe do something with the military branches and being like, who has the worst MRE? What's the worst MRE
yeah.
we could find? Which branch has the worst MRE? Or something like that, something along those lines. Well, actually, speaking of episodes, Antonio, because I wanted to sort of start this at 9 o'clock where we watched the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite episode?
Yes, actually. And I don't know if you'll expect this to be my answer or if this is exactly what you think my answer is. I think off the top of my head, my favorite episode is the Ecto Cooler episode.
The Halloween episode. And I remember,
Yeah.
it's not my favorite episode, but it was probably my second favorite episode. And I remember editing that episode and being like, I remember shooting it and looking at the footage, and I was like, it's such a meh episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was editing it and I watched it back, and I'm like, no, this is shot. There's a magic in this episode that I think summarizes our relationship extremely well. And I'm like, this is good.
I think it's one of my favorite episodes. One, because like I'm narcissistic and I think I'm really funny in that episode. I think that's like one of my best comedic episodes. But also like the whole process of like making like the syrup and making the Ecto Cooler, and like, we have like the one joke where we're just like, we're like, fill it with water.
And then I love how you and I
Jenny comes in.
I didn't know immediately what you're doing, and then I got it. And once I got it, I'm like, I'm all in.
Yeah.
We just sit there, and I think you did it knowing full well I would leave it all in.
So I would say it was like a 50-50. I'm like, either you're going to edit it to make it just appear, or you're going to leave it all in, and either possibility is hilarious to me.
There's something with this season, which I actually haven't edited the episode yet, but I'm color correcting it right now. The final episode of season 3, which is insane.
Yeah, I remember.
Insane. I'm surprised you remember, Antonio.
Well, I don't remember any specifics. I remember what we did.
Yes. I had a long talk about Bigfoot with John. I remember it. But anyways, we had the
Yeah, I was talking about Bigfoot too.
The thing in that episode is at the beginning, it was going to be us setting things up and doing things to establish that this is what we're doing. These are the things that we're mixing together and everything like that. And what you did when I saw the footage, at first I was like, did you not send me everything? And I was like, you son of a bitch, you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. You knew I was going to edit it this way, you son of a bitch. Because I eloquently set everything up, and I had multiple cameras of me mixing everything. And Antonio just like grabbed his fucking cell phone and was just running around like a fucking maniac.
And that is 1000% exactly what I was expecting.
And I was like, oh, son of a bitch. It's gonna
I'm
be
like,
really funny. I can't wait to edit that.
After, because Jess was holding the phone while I was like filming the stuff,
Right.
and I'm like, I think I literally said to her right after we were done filming all that, I was like, watch, Adam's gonna like do this like super seriously.
And I did, yeah. And I'm like, in hindsight, I'm like, of course, this is what you would do. Of course, you would know that this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is.
Listen, I'm nothing if I'm not a troll at heart.
You are, and it's wonderful. And it's wonderful. Well, I say we actually get into the meat and cream of this.
Let's go.
This live stream. We're gonna watch the first 3 episodes. This stream will not stay live forever. It will stay live overnight and probably through the week until the premiere of the season premiere. And then this video will be unlisted, so take it as
so you better fucking be here, all you people that aren't here to not hear this.
Fucking weirdos. Did I get this? No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. Good. I don't want anybody messaging me.
Should I start shitting? You just hear me violently shit my pants.
Again, it just gets worse. It starts with a burp and then it's a little puke. Sorry, I lied. There's Antonio, I gotta tell you, there's this fucking video I found, and this is very much in my humor, and I think you would appreciate it. It was these 2 guys that were just smoking weed inside an ice fishing hut. So they essentially created like just full of smoke, right? And they're drinking something, and suddenly this guy gets into a coughing fit because clearly he doesn't smoke. He doesn't smoke very much. He's like me. The moment he inhales a little bit of smoke, suddenly he goes into a coughing fit. He gets into a coughing fit, and you see him like turn right, and he suddenly spits, and the guy next to him goes, "Dude, are you puking right now?" And the guy's like, no, I'm fine. He starts coughing, pukes all over the ice. And then he's just like, ugh, and his friend is like, doesn't say anything. He just kind of like recoils away a little bit. And the guy who puked is like, I lied. And that was it. I'm like, that is comedic gold.
Yeah, that's pretty much our sense of humor.
Yes, it is. It's just the fact that he just so. I lied. Anyways, let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's watch the videos.
Alrighty, this is episode 1, the season premiere of Fat Man and Little Boy season 3.
And let the fetish content commence.
Yeah.
Well, hello everybody.
I love that new intro too.
It's so good.
Welcome to season fucking 3.
Woo! We're fucking doing it. We're doing season 3. It's 100 years, 100 seasons, 100 seasons, Family Little Boy, right?
Right. We have something kind of
100 seasons
that we're gonna do for our first episode. Not
something tells me we wouldn't live that long.
We'll try. We can try. I don't think we're going to succeed at it, but we can sure as hell try.
Had a lot of these.
A lot. Can you tell? Well, when you find out, you'll be able to tell.
We decided to do an Oreo challenge. Now the challenge is
I forgot who came up with the idea of this episode.
I wish we could have been
You did, definitely.
Because I think we were copying Markiplier.
Yes, we were doing the Markiplier makes
we
video.
could have done it if Sean hadn't eaten that sandwich that he shouldn't have eaten.
And now he's shitting himself to death.
Yeah. Sean.
Rip Sean, dude.
Rip Sean. I just love the fact that I kept that in there. I don't know why I kept that in there. I just thought it was really funny that we're just shitting all over Sean shitting.
Yeah. It's like he's suffering at home with food poisoning, and we were like, "Oh man, we really hope you feel better." Turn the camera on. Yeah, fuck you,
Fuck
you fucking
you.
idiot.
And he should expect this. He should expect this.
What kind of Oreo we were being fed? The twist being, and we totally didn't take this from Markiplier, instead of water being over our head whenever we got it wrong,
It's milk.
1% fat milk.
I remember that being a joke. Was that we get what?
Well, I say it's time
We go outside.
we go outside. And boom! I don't know how that's gonna work.
No, that's not
It's
gonna
not
work,
gonna work
at
at all.
No, it's not.
Oh, don't look at my tits. Somehow I knew it was gonna come to this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put classical music on this episode because I was like, it's too good for not to have
Cheater.
classical music.
Oh
Now
yeah,
follow
this
me
is
and
the
I'll
most.
pick
This,
which
this
one
is
we're
this
gonna
is just
prefer.
sex.
Yes, this is sex for us. Yeah. You look like you're like some Arabian terrorist.
No, I look like I'm about to like this framing right there. Looks like I'm about.
God, I'm
Like
so
looks like
scared,
it's
'cause
one
I'm
of those
stuck between
like
two. I think it's the
edit
next one.
videos.
You
Yeah.
are correct. You got it correct,
Oh my God!
son of a bitch.
Blind your fall!
Blind your fold.
Blind the fold! He's not blind in the fold.
I don't know.
See what I talk? See what I mean? I just say garbage.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you ready? Open wide, Buttercup. No. I need to feel it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Trying to see if I feel the Oreo logo.
You know, it's funny because you said you had to feel it,
I can't
but
tell.
you didn't let me feel mine.
Yeah, you're right.
I just went right in there, didn't I?
Yeah, you just went right in. You didn't even bite it. Nothing.
That was a mistake. Definitely Oreo.
Some
And I
mistake.
mean like a regular Oreo, because there was just chocolate in that. I can't remember if we got Oreo Classic or not. We did get thins. The crackers themselves, their cookie itself isn't thin. It's just the amount of cream that's in the middle of it.
I don't know. Genuinely. That's not to like give you a tip. I like to not give you a tip. That I genuinely don't know.
I'm gonna say that was a regular Oreo.
I'm sorry, Adam.
Okay, bring it on.
You were correct.
Oh, thank God.
A master of
That was the
misdirection.
most intense experience I've had in my life. 2 for 2 so far.
I just love that I chose
Cheater.
this
I'm not
music.
cheating.
You cheater.
I'm not. You're cheater. My eyes were closed and my blindfold. I don't know. I
Yeah.
felt like you just gave me a regular Oreo to fuck with me. But I'm also not certain. I gotta go in my gut, it's a regular Oreo.
You are correct.
Oh! You bastard! Are you ready to...
There's so much, Antonio, that I just cut on the left on the editing room floor on this episode.
Oh, I know what
Oh,
this is.
The
I'm sure.
like
No, you-
like all the banter of us bitching at each other when you're making the cookies and everything like that and picking them out. It's like all of that had to go to make
Yeah.
this in the 20-minute thing.
No.
Yes, I do.
Then what is it?
That's a
asshole?
thin. That's a thin.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You get so mad at me, Antonio, because of how good I was doing.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I genuinely was curious if you actually thought I was about to pour that on you.
I did, of course.
No. It's an interesting flavor. I didn't even like lick it or anything. It was just the aroma right off the bat.
That's
There's
the
no way
peach.
this is just a normal Oreo.
Yeah.
The peach flavor one is really good, by the way.
Yeah, it was
I've actually found more since then,
I
and
know
I
what it is
I like them.
I think that's the peach one.
Yeah.
Are you going monumentally better than the
Better than I
French
thought
fry
it was
episode?
going to, yeah.
That too. Like remember?
Oh, the French fry episode.
Now
Yeah.
I'm confident in no answer.
That's so true.
How do you want it?
Like We learned that the first one wasn't like, I think it was like McDonald's, and then we
Yeah.
were like, well, now I don't think I was right about anything.
Yeah, about any of them, yeah.
We didn't get double stuffed. But we got
That's
mega
also
stuffed.
a really good episode, by the way. That's one of my favorites. Is the French fry episode
The one we did with Oliver, yeah.
with Oliver. Yeah, it's really funny.
I think that's what it's called. It's a step above double stuff. Oh, yeah. There's way too much cream in that. It's delicious, but there's way too much cream.
Bastard. I didn't even grab the milk. I kind of knew.
God, why do I have so much hair? Why'd I have to be born Italian?
It's fucking Spider-Man music.
Smells like a cookie. There's a little light on the Playing mind games with me now. I think that is a regular Oreo.
Yep.
Ah.
God damn it. I'm really let down by all this.
Yeah, that's why we started combining. stuff, 'cause
Yeah,
we kept
yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
That's a store brand. I taste vanilla.
It's a mulatto. What does that mean?
Black and white.
I really thought that you were gonna get that right. And you did.
Oh, son of a...
I really liked misdirecting you.
Yeah. It's easy to do.
Ooh. That's calm. Vanilla. No! Oh, it's so cold! Oh, it's so cold!
Christ.
What was it?
It was the vanilla and chocolate.
No! Oh, it's so cold! Ah!
There, after 13
Oh
minutes.
my god.
All right.
Finally got one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
now I
red
have to
towel
sit in
took
the
a
milky
fucking
chair.
toll.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That chair
milkman.
still has
Oh,
milk stains on it.
Oh.
And so does my mic a little bit.
It smelled so bad.
yeah.
Oh, it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
good. So good, man.
Oh, I smell that.
I love how you were always like, I'm so sure I'm going to get you.
Tastes kind of like a Pop-Tart. So I'm going to say this is the strawberry Oreo. Or the strawberry store brand Oreo, I should say. Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
I felt some of you drip on me, and I was like, oh no!
Honestly, on a hot day, I'd rather water.
That is my favorite line you say in the entire thing. That line you said right there had me in stitches for like a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Can you go back and let me hear it again?
Honestly, on a hot day, I'd rather water.
That's really good.
That line, Antonio, I was dying. I was dying.
Honestly, on a hot day, I'd rather walk. Sometimes I have some pretty good comedic
That was
timing.
a good one, yeah.
Oh yeah, he can't see. I don't know why I'm doing this. How do you want it?
How do you want it? Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh. I should have felt that. Because we have 2 lemon ones.
Mmm.
Now it's definitely a lemon one, but which one?
Mmm. Mmm. Store brand.
Oh,
Ah! No!
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! When does it end?
Man, when you're blindfolded and you're getting shit poured on you, oh my god.
Me
beat the sweet to that sweet milky seed.
banana, terracotta, terracotta pie. Don't
pick yet. I haven't even put the blindfold on.
Well, what are you fucking waiting for? Christmas?
To milk it!
Well, what the fuck you waiting for? Christmas?
That's something I've heard throughout my entire life. That is, That is a my mom original.
Yeah, well, I've heard it a lot too, and I just love how you say it. You said it with that slight Long Island accent,
So just the way I talk.
and I'm just like, that was good. But that entire exchange, like when I poured the milk on you and I made you think that I did that all on purpose. I knew that was what you were gonna do. I knew.
Oh God. Ah.
See, I do it too, Antonio. See, it's fair.
Yeah, I know.
No matter what happens,
Yeah.
that's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really big crunch to this.
Yeah.
Oreo lemon.
Get fucked.
How do you like it?
I think that one's the vanilla cream.
Yes.
Oh.
I probably should have done this while I was sitting down. I just realized.
Here you go.
Store brand. But is it mulatto? No. Store brand vanilla cream. You're correct.
You're so upset.
I was like,
correct.
I was so
I
close.
say we start making it interesting.
You start what?
Let's start mixing and meshing.
Okay, great.
Star what?
You mix it.
Oh my god.
There's definitely the peach one in there. Oh my god. The peach one with a regular Oreo. No! No! Oh my god, that one's so much colder. Oh! 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 Oh!
So this is what's really funny. I did excellent with all of the regular Oreo ones. I beat you on that.
Yeah.
You kicked my ass when it came to the mixing and meshing.
Let's go.
That does stick.
I'm gonna fucking get him. I'm gonna fucking get him. I swear to God, I'm gonna get him.
Oh no, Goblin Bottles is coming up. Oh, my milky tits.
No way he did this. That's just a regular vanilla one. Oh! Mother! Oh! Babe! I have been blessed!
I love this.
Oh. Boy.
Didn't
So
you call me a
one side is
cheater for
good.
that one?
The other side is a
Yeah, and I cut it all on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, because I did like the two vanilla
I
ones.
have two
Yes.
guesses. I'm gonna go with my gut, and if I'm wrong and it is the other one, I'm gonna be really mad. Is that the lemon store-bought one mixed with the mega stuff? Oh man. Oh man. I'm just upset.
Like not even fucking writhing
This isn't
anymore.
Yeah.
It's really thick. Definitely mega stuffed. You know what? Fuck it. Mega stuffed. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
So cold.
Oh, you can't just fucking blind so you can.
That's strange. I hate that it's divine.
Is it good?
Divine.
Lemon is very overpowering. I'm gonna say that was a combination of the lemon and the peach.
Yes. You got it.
Hell yeah!
Is it really good? Genuinely?
It is genuinely good.
This sounds like a really good mixture.
It is genuinely good. Woo! I did it! I got a combination one. Let's go!
Just, just dunk me with milk now. I don't know.
Dunk you with milk. I guess you say so.
It's-
It's really good.
I
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. There's strawberry with lemon, but the texture's off. So it's
The
a
amount
mixture
of times I just get so
of
close
lemon
to
and
you.
strawberry.
Yes.
One of the
It's
cookies is
glorious,
store brand, and
Antonio.
The other one is
I'm like just waiting for us
is
to
an
kiss.
Oreo, and I believe that they were both vanilla.
That's for the
Because
finale,
I didn't
the
taste
series
it.
finale when we do
Yeah.
when we
Holy
do
shit, yeah.
How was
Strumming.
I was
It was
genuinely.
Yeah,
absolutely
we'll
delicious.
finally
You
consummate the
genuinely cared.
relationship.
Yes, with strumming. Yes,
Oh god, we're gonna have such bad breath.
in my hand.
perfect.
Wouldn't end it any other way.
With no discernible flavor. I think what you did, and I'm fully prepared to be wrong, I think you took 2 of the mulatto cookies and you gave me both chocolate halves. Yeah, it's okay. Ah! Okay, 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 okay.
It was 2 thins
Ah!
mixed with the peach.
I didn't taste the peach.
You didn't taste the peach? That's all I could smell.
Damn. Yeah, that's when we started getting creative.
Lemon,
Yes.
vanilla store brand,
Yeah,
lemon.
yeah.
To be clear, the white cookie. White cookie, vanilla, and then white Oreo. God damn it! Whoa! Yes!
I think you gave me a store brand lemon and a strawberry.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It was good.
I just love the genuine. Really?
Oh no.
This is a combination
I
of
can
4 cookies.
A 4. Okay, so oh my god. But I could tell by the pattern on it, it's store brand. And the other one is Oreo. Here's the creams. Mega, strawberry, store brand chocolate, or chocolate cookie. Do I dare say some lemon cream? And then a regular Oreo. Oh! Go balls to the wall!
Oh.
All over.
Oh! Fuck! How close was I?
You were, I would say you were halfway there.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this sucked.
Let's get back to the couch after a shower. Whoa! We were filming? Who are you?
Fuck, guys, they know.
Nice little troll face.
Uh,
Fat Man once again.
One
is
frame.
Victorious. Which is interesting because I actually really don't eat many Oreos anymore.
Yeah.
So I am very surprised that I managed to squeak out a victory. Now, I genuinely thought that you were going to pull off a victory because you did so well during the parts where we were mixing and meshing.
Yes,
You
yeah.
did much better than
Oh, I
me.
really,
And-
I tried to be tricky.
I think I only got 1. But
Yeah,
in the end,
The scores were really close. The scores being what, Adam?
being... Ta-da!
Wow, look at that close score.
Wow, look at that close
That
score.
That
score
actually
that we
was.
totally know is a thing. It's a good time to be a fat man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, more challenges ahead. This is going to be one hell of a season. And I am looking forward to every fucking moment of it.
If I don't die by the end of this season, you didn't get your money's worth.
The funny thing is, I almost did.
Apparently, yeah. All right. Welcome to the Asian food episode.
Mm-hmm.
We did 2 of these.
We sure did.
I hope nobody saw the title of this video. Oh.
I did.
Well, hello everybody. I am the Fat Man.
And I'm the little boy.
And today, I said almost from the get-go on this season, I was like, we should go back to season 1. The very first couple episodes of Fat Man Little Boy, where we went to an Asian food store.
look at
Oh my
at
God.
us.
We're babies.
We're babies. Look at my horrible hair. I was like Benito. I look like Benito Mussolini before Benito Mussolini became dictator.
And I have to say, look at how much thinner I was. My God.
Fancy, be them drinks, be them anything.
You know what?
We only had the one camera.
We only had the one camera. It was my shitty camera I had in high school. My shitty camcorder that I still have, by the way. Yeah, you.
And then we started using 2 cameras.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my God! Is this the oh fuck? Is this the handy cam of Fat Man Little Boy fame?
Oh my God. Oh yes, that one. That was the first. Yeah, that was the first one I remember. Oh my God. Back in the days where it was just us in front of the fucking webcam.
Yep.
Let's make this competitive because I'm a competitive man. And let's try to outdo the other. Antonio.
Now, there's an interesting thing here, Antonio. You see how I have a backlight right here?
Yeah.
That was because I put my you can see it a little bit here. I propped my phone up on your trash can, and I just shined it on me.
You're like, I need a little bit of a backlight.
4 different food flavors. And
it worked.
4.
Yeah.
And we're going to see who had the weirder bunch. And who had the best food, who had the worst food.
Oh, yes.
And then we should put it all together. No.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Antonio. May the best man win.
So after a bit of driving, we're finally here, and now we're going to go get the food for Adam. So let's go.
I feel like
I love that I put the lyrics on there.
I'm thinking of maybe foods. I don't know how many he wants us to get.
I really wish John would learn how to back the fuck up.
yeah. John does love his uncomfortable close-ups. You know what's really funny?
What?
That, the fried gluten, that's still in my fridge.
It's amazing.
It was really good. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was that salmon shit?
I have no idea. I love that not once but twice we did like the Asian food episode and we both had a moment of like, I don't know what the fuck that is, let's get it.
Let's get it, yeah. Octopus.
Okay. That should be good.
Well, who's going first?
Okay, can you pause for a sec?
Yeah.
So, I also want to point out, because I found the recordings recently, while you were in the store, I recorded a couple of videos on my phone of me just talking about whatever came to mind. And I think I sent them to you just in case you wanted to use them. I didn't think you were going to, and you ended up not. But it was just like insane ramblings of like stuff I was just thinking of while being bored waiting in the car for you to be done. And I listened back to them like recently, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I talking about? Like, I think one of them was like wholly about how like Daisy Duck is like a hear me out.
What?
It was like, yeah, Daisy Duck, she can fucking get it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. Let's fucking continue.
I'll decide that.
Who's on first?
Yes.
I guess we're gonna have to settle this like men.
Oh, yes. In the most brutal of combat. The most competitive of sports. The one that separates men from kings. Rock, paper, scissors. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh.
So I get to choose who goes first, and I pick Antonio.
Oh.
Now present me.
Okay, I'm coming.
My Bob Ross.
All right. Oh, God. Drinks. I see drink. Oh my God! Thank God I didn't buy those.
Because I was looking at it. I almost bought it.
Oh God. I'm excited. Antonio,
Yes.
these all look good to me.
We'll see. So the first thing we got that we're going to try is honeydew bubble tea.
You really
So
like
I
bubble
looked at
tea,
those,
Antonio?
too. I didn't. I
Yes,
almost got
actually.
them. I didn't.
There's a bubble
Okay.
tea place that's like
Yeah,
around the
that
corner
seems like
from
one I was
my
looking for,
place
so
that I
I'm
go
actually
to
really
called
glad that you
Mochi.
got it,
Yeah,
because I
that
was
is
really curious
good.
about it.
This year,
I gotta
haven't
tell
gotten it
you,
lately, though. I should go there.
I've gotten really into
I gotta tell you, I don't really care for it.
I've never had it.
I
That's fair.
really like
I've
Well, it's not
started
that
getting
it's not that
nuts
I
with
don't
these.
like it. It's just not something I would go out of my way to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
their bubble tea.
Lately though, when I
But
go
I've
there,
never had a honeydew one.
I
And
just
the reason I got honeydew
I
is
don't get it
new
with the
honeydew.
bubbles anymore because I'm
I
just
don't
like,
necessarily
it's
hate
just kind of
honeydew.
annoying.
It's just an
Yeah, okay.
ongoing joke with me because I love BoJack Horseman. So they had like all the usual flavors.
Yeah, that's why I
They
picked the
had,
honeydew.
like,
It's because of BoJack.
matcha, which I would hate.
Oh,
They had, like,
well, that makes
strawberry, they
sense.
had taro. Those are all like the
Yeah, it's like a
normal
running.
flavors.
I think I
I've
explained it. But
never
there's a running
seen
joke throughout
honeydew.
every season of
So I
BoJack that every
figured
time
that's
BoJack
what
goes to a
we're
party,
trying.
he
It's
looks
got a
at the
nice
fruit
little-
bowl and goes,
look at that.
honeydew.
Ugh, honeydew. Actually, I think I knew that.
And then like in the final season, I think it's the final episode, he goes to the wedding of one of the characters and he actually tries the honeydew and he goes, it's not that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I
Yeah.
don't- What are we doing? Ooh,
How does it smell?
that smells delicious.
Does it stink? Ooh, that does smell.
That smells
delicious.
really good. It smells kind of fruity,
Yeah.
but it's got like a.
Well, that's the
citrus
honeydew, you
taste
fucking idiot.
behind it.
Not something I would.
Yeah.
expect with honeydew, because honeydew, I feel
It's almost
is
like
very
honeydew's,
sour,
fruit.
Is it?
like as
A
like
fruit?
the
Yeah.
fruit form.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really have a smell. It's a very subtle fruit. And you got fucking tapioca pearls in there too.
Oh, what? Okay.
I love that my two front teeth are just big enough
Oh, that is.
that I can do the lead witch
Yeah.
from Hocus Pocus, her
Yeah, yeah,
face
yeah.
decently well.
Get it over.
How do I describe that? It tastes like melon.
What's
Well,
that
that's
actor?
honeydew, it's the melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Bette Midler?
Yes, Bette Midler. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also like I'm drinking a milk of some kind.
Yeah. That's what bubble tea is. It's milk tea.
Okay.
It's a honeydew milk tea.
I love how you had to explain this to me.
Yeah.
It should. Yes. It's
Sorry,
not-
I'm more of a weeb than you.
No.
Clearly, Antonio.
Strawberry milk tea. Thank you very much.
Listen, there's nothing that describes my weebness more than I've been watching One Piece, and I'm on episode almost 500.
God damn you, Antonio.
They're in here.
500? Are you fucking kidding me?
Almost. I'm like at 480 something. And you want to know what's really funny about that?
Here's the thing.
What?
So here's the thing.
I'm not even.
Tapioca
I'm
powder. I
approaching
personally am not a fan
halfway
of
through the show.
having lumpy
That's
powder,
insane.
but the tapioca
One
powder
Piece
really
currently has like
absorbs the
1,100
flavor.
episodes.
That's crazy.
Okay.
It's fucking insane to me.
Remember we had something-
What's insane is that at no point does it like get
Coconut milk
like bad.
or something
It's
like
good
that.
the whole way
It
through.
tasted great, but then the
The
chunks
chunks
were
were
in there,
bad.
and we're like,
Yeah, and we're like, never mind.
something I never would have tried if it wasn't for the show.
Oh yeah, the sweet potato drink.
The sweet potato drink, yeah, that was so fucking weird.
So
Remember the rice drink though?
Oh, okay.
I remember that being putrid.
Oh, it was so bad.
I don't know.
That ended up being like a weird like
Flavor
coffee or tea, right?
Yes, it was a
It
tea.
could be coconut and
Rice
peach.
tea, I think,
That
actually.
looks like a peach, right?
Yeah.
So I'm really wondering what this is gonna taste
It
like.
does.
That was actually really good, that drink.
Yeah, I forgot what was it again?
I love peach. I hate coconut.
Peachy coconut.
Oh,
That was very satisfying.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
Peach, all right.
What? I love the Windows Movie Maker ass like color changing.
Yeah.
Just had. And I'm like, when I opened that Is it 9:30?
It was just.
And I smell coconut. I do.
Yeah,
I
also
smell
smell the coconut.
the peach is certainly overpowering the coconut.
You picked good shit, Antonio, in this episode.
It's nice, but again, not something I'd go for.
I think I'm really going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
See, we kissed.
Yeah.
Indirectly.
Yeah.
I know that they still make these, but I haven't had them since I was a child. They would have these frozen things in like a plastic tube, and you would snip off the top, and you would suck
an
it.
Otter Pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they had a.
I love those.
They were known as something different where I was, but yes, that's what they were.
Yeah.
I think
They're not even known as Otter Pops here. I just heard that that was a name for them, and I kind of just like saying it.
It's still there. When you drink
Honestly, I think they're just called Ice Pops here.
They might be called Ice Pops, yeah.
I have to drink it because I'm not a fan of coconut at all.
Yeah.
But it is good.
Yeah.
So far, I think that wins over the honeydew milk tea.
Which is interesting. I like them both. Like I could see myself drinking either again and being perfectly fine.
Yeah.
See, that was something that I remember I really wanted to do with this season was in some of the older episodes I discovered we'd just say, yeah, that was good, that was bad, but not really elaborate too much on it.
Yeah.
So this season I really wanted to make sure that we sit down and like actually talk about what we're eating.
Yeah, and like describe it, what it
Yeah.
feels like, what it tastes
Yeah.
like.
Roasting peanuts and putting them in soy sauce.
I don't know how I feel about fried gluten. Oh.
The unsung hero of the season
Honestly,
right here.
It was the century egg all over again.
It was.
You get that? Oh.
You gotta love those 2006 YouTube sound effects.
I got them from Red Letter Media.
Yeah, I
because
mean-
Red Letter Media still uses them all the time.
Yeah.
And they make me laugh. They make me laugh. Shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, I mean, like, Smosh still uses them too.
Oh god, everything's fucking ruined.
So it looks like a mushroom. It does look like a mushroom, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
So what is gluten?
I don't.
It's
how
like
do you,
it's like
other
what,
than apparently it makes your dick explode and fly off.
what's gonna happen to me?
Yeah. Be careful. But I bet you that's gonna have the texture of like a cream, like a really creamy mushroom.
Yeah, I hope it tastes like a mushroom.
I hope so too. But
And it did.
Yeah.
That's peanut.
Peanuts.
That's pure peanut.
So I still think I'm going to enjoy this.
I also have no idea if this should be warm or cold.
See, my stupid sense of humor would have put, like, when we were like, that's peanut, I would have put, like, a little Charlie Brown, like, on the, on the gluten.
Oh. Oh, what?
I fucking love it.
I love those moments where we don't expect it to be good, and we're just like, what?
That has the texture of a mushroom.
Well, that's something that I loved about like these two episodes is because we normally pick or like we kind of know beforehand what we're getting into.
That's really good.
In this one, we
Yeah.
just had no idea. We said just go into the store and pick.
Yeah, just grab whatever.
Oh my god, it's so good.
There we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. That's so good. I want to try one of these peanuts. That's interesting.
What?
Try one.
A peanut?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am getting word from outside producer
Yeah.
saying it's hard to hear the video we're watching.
Not hard at all.
Mhm.
Got it.
So good though.
Very good. And we'll wash it down with a little bit of.
A little bit of milk tea.
Do you feel Asian yet?
Oh yeah. Try it.
You want to try it? Go ahead and try it.
How
You
would
can
you-
set the camera down.
I can't believe I got away with this joke,
A little
or I
bit,
put it in. I
milk
kept it
tea.
in.
Do you feel Asian yet?
Oh yeah. Try it.
You want to try it? Go ahead and try it.
How
You
would
can set the camera down. for a
Just
little
the way I look at you, just like, yeah?
Vibrate now.
Okay.
I will do it.
I get it. I get it.
You know what? Fair.
What's next?
All right. Next is this.
Hopefully, you guys can
sounded
hear it just a little bit better now.
Interesting.
I feel like we're going to say that a
Two
lot today.
two words
Mm.
that I would never think of mashing together.
Cotton candy and jalapeno peppers.
These are pickled mangoes. Right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Right?
Oh god.
I love me a mango.
I don't. It's not that I dislike them. It's just, why do I want to eat them when I hardly taste them?
Okay, that's fair.
You know?
Yeah.
I love the smell. I love the smell of mango. Yeah.
I love me a mango.
I also call people mango when I like them.
I still think
That's
I'm
true.
gonna-
You called me
I don't-
mango.
I don't know why I do that.
I still think
I thought you were gonna be-
enjoy that at least a little bit.
Have you ever heard of pica?
You ever heard of pica?
Oh no. Not like
That
a
was good.
completely
Oh,
unpleasant
man.
smell, but a weird.
Like a
I thought you about the mango thing. I thought you were gonna be like, it was like, yeah, I call people that I like mango, and I'm like, yeah, you've called me mango a couple times. I don't know why I call you that.
Oh God.
Unpleasant
Yeah,
smell. It
yeah,
almost
yeah.
smells like a fart in a jar.
It smells to me. It's got like a pungent smell of pickle
Yes.
that punches your
Yeah.
nostrils.
It's the vinegar.
Yeah.
It is the vinegar that we are smelling.
Yeah.
It's just
You get one.
yeah.
And these turn out to be absolutely delicious.
Link.
I have like no memory of what these taste like now.
Okay.
I dig that.
I remember
That's like
very
a
well what they
picture
taste
of,
like.
An apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What mangoes do.
That's right. That's right.
Different thing, man.
The vinegar flavor matched with the mango flavor
Really well.
is really nice. I
Yeah.
would not have think that would be a good combination. He's drinking the fucking juice, this fucking maniac.
No, it's super sweet.
Give.
It's like apple juice concentrate.
Oh, that's nice. I got these things thinking they were gonna be weird and bad, but no, I just got good things.
It's delicious. This
It's-
season's off to a great start.
This is
now
great.
that we're not getting dumped on with milk.
Milk me, mommy!
Now, what the fuck?
I don't know.
One of the
full
great
disclosure, this
examples
was a
of
bonus
me
item.
starting something
Yeah, right.
and not knowing how
I
it's
got
gonna end.
These 4 things that I was
Right.
thinking, like, I'll get 2 foods and I'll get 2 drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was checking out, I saw this, and
Mhm.
literally as the lady was scanning this in, I just went, that too.
Yeah, put it in there, sure. The best things you buy are done that way.
100%.
Yeah.
So let's dig right into this. I don't know what this is. They look interesting.
They look delicious.
They do look really good. It almost
It's-
looks
I
like
forgot.
sushi.
It's got to be a sushi of some kind.
It might be something sweet too.
Was it like octopus? I don't
usually-
remember.
No, I had the octopus.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that I
It smells
know.
heavenly.
I know that you had like the
These
little
are shrimp
octopus-
rolls.
That I love.
Yeah, they were
Is
shrimp
green
rolls.
onion.
That's right.
And I like them a lot more than you, apparently.
Honey, we talked about this.
No, we both. I
bet
thought
you
we
do.
both really
I
liked
don't.
them.
I bet you do.
Oh my god.
You just ended up eating them for lunch, I think, at one point.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd eat you if I could.
Mm.
And I could. Are these separate?
What? I don't even remember editing
Love them
that.
more than me.
Oh my god.
I bet you love
Oh
them.
wait, yes, I did. I tried to go with a soap opera vibe.
Yeah.
More than me.
It's like you could listen to the
We
music.
talked about this.
I bet you do.
I don't.
I bet you do.
Oh
It's
my
the
god,
music-
you've
it's the
been
music
over
from
it.
Days
I
of Our
love reading
Lives.
news, but I'm obsessed with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd eat you if I could.
Mm.
And I could. Are these separate?
Bottles is a can of.
Probing him with his fingers.
Confirmed.
There we go.
Oh,
Confirmed.
God.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm making a
Listen, if we could somehow
I know.
See,
legally
it looks like a
obtain human being,
Antonio, you're on your own on that one, my friend. I will not cross that line.
I'm stopping that sentence right there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the whole thing in.
gorilla. We could do.
That's what she said.
I've always
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
don't
eat a
smell
gorilla.
any fish, but I'm convinced that that's.
I'm almost convinced.
squid,
Yeah, I'm almost convinced. The
I stole that from
outside
American
is fish.
Dad, by the way. The gorilla thing.
which is like.
Yep. So the flavor is really interesting. So yeah.
You dip that in a little bit of soy sauce.
That would be delicious.
Ugh.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either. That's what's scaring me.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
The one that I really didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Oh, that's what this is.
What?
Jasmine peach.
Got it.
That's what it is.
Oh, it was like a peach
It is a
tea.
dried shrimp roll.
Delicious
Very good. Would go great with some soy sauce.
with some soy sauce. I love the texture of it.
Yes.
It's got like the right amount of chew.
Yeah. If I chewed that
I really
a
like
normal
having that
person,
second
I would
camera.
probably enjoy it more too.
You
Yeah.
put like a normal size slice.
So
instead of just a
it
whole
adds like
fucking
a
thing.
like a candidness
But
to
I really
like
Yeah.
Like I like
those
the
parts.
onion flavor to it. It's got a nice kind of like like a salty flavor
Yeah,
to it,
definitely.
but it's not too salty.
Yeah, it is just the right amount of flavor for it to not be overpowering in any
And
sort of sense.
I do taste the seafood.
Yes. I couldn't discern what seafood it was and now that I know that it's shrimp, it's like, oh fuck.
Genuinely,
yeah,
I thought it might have been squid.
all good food.
You did.
By complete accident, I would have thought that the fried gluten would have been weird. If not the flavor, then at least the texture.
I'm telling you,
But-
that's grown on me a lot.
The honeydew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew looking at these,
Yeah.
I was gonna like them all. This one took me by surprise the most because I was worried about it, but I
Yeah.
knew I was still gonna like it. I was more worried about the texture.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like a mushroom
yeah.
or a very tender meat,
Yeah.
like a fatty.
A meat is
almost.
actually
Yeah.
a good description
I'm
to
definitely
describe
Yeah.
it,
gonna
actually.
win the worst food.
it's like
thing,
when
yeah,
you have
I'll
like the
definitely win
fatty
best,
pieces at the
I
end of
think.
like
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. We
like
still
the
have
steak,
to see
you know,
what's going on with your food.
We might need a plate. This was like every one of these was like the century egg almost.
Yeah, almost.
Where
Yeah,
it was
you're
like,
right.
It just
Where
took
it's
us,
like
took us for a loop.
where we like looked at
Honestly,
it, and we're
like,
I don't
I
know,
don't think
and
I
then
can
it was
understate
great.
how
Fantastic. Yeah.
important the
Ladies
century
and
egg
gentlemen,
was.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Back-
to this. We'll
Yes,
find out the
yes.
results next week. So make sure you tune in.
Yeah,
Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Oh my god. So, but you're right. The fucking century egg episode, like, to me, established Fat Man Little Boy because it threw us for such a loop.
Well, because we were like so afraid, because it was like the first like truly like weird thing that we tried. I feel,
Right.
or at least it was like the most like scary looking.
And it was, yeah, because I remember what we were watching century egg videos before that, and you know they were all like, "Oh my god!" and like freaking out, and then
Well,
we
not,
ate
not
it.
even that. I remember we were watching it too because we were like, "How do you like? Do we have to cook it? Is it like?" And then
yeah,
we found out
yeah.
like, no, it's just congealed already.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am the little boy. As you can see, I am fat manless right now. Well, that is because this is part 2 of the Asian food video that we are doing, the Asian food challenge. We went to the
That's right. That's the fat little boy way. When you're not
Now
sure
we're just
about
waiting
anything, double
for
down.
my fat man, I miss you so much.
Beware Romulans bearing gifts.
Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now, unlike you, I bought 2.
I didn't have a panic attack.
What am I supposed to do with my fat man? I bought 2 drinks so that way we can each have one. I bought a callback to the first episode because I think this is going to be very similar to what we had. I don't know what these are.
Oh, they look like octopus.
Mm-hmm. Duck.
Ooh. I've never had duck.
Me neither.
Oh, really? I would have thought.
I've certainly never had duck like this before.
I keep looking at the design on the top, and I keep thinking they're paw prints.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, is that just dog food?
It could be.
Oh, man. Not again.
Oh, pickled plum.
Oh.
Pickled plum is what it says.
Okay.
A dessert.
Also, Antonio, you had the good episode.
We'll do the same thing.
I had the
before.
bad
We'll-
one.
We'll go
Down the
from
line.
Yeah.
down the line.
Literally.
So let's start with the drinky. And it's in a glass bottle too.
You know what? I almost bought this too.
Yeah, exactly. I was
almost
like,
bought this.
oh shit, this is good.
Seems like a watermelon.
Carbonated watermelon. Soda.
You know what? John is just incompetent enough that I don't think he would have told us if we bought the same thing.
I don't think he would have either. I think
Remember
think
when we were fighting?
part of me thinks it would be like a slight incompetence, but I think it's also like I think it would also just be because he would think it's funny if we discovered that we bought some of the same
we
stuff.
bought some of the same stuff. Yeah, I like this joke here. How racist we were being, and then you make a joke to counter it.
Okay.
Product of Japanery.
Remember when we were funny?
I think it's gonna be very subtle. Yeah, and like the Seagram's Seagram's bubble water than anything else. I think it'll have a hint of watermelon that's slightly stronger than like your Seagram's. But ooh, I can't. I got it.
I remember I cut myself on the fucking bottle.
No.
Let's sniff.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Well, that's because the Japanese love their sadomasochism, so we fit in
it's
just
like-
fine.
It's built into
Yeah,
the
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
culture.
Mild, not what we're gonna have to say that in case people didn't watch that fucking episode. Well, I'm looking forward to this.
Me too.
Yeah, it tastes like melon. Probably just gonna taste like watermelon. Don't need to add the
A
sound.
real ting.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
I really like these too.
Yeah, the water.
You know,
I remember
they-
we kept drinking those.
They kept drinking them and they kept growing on me.
You don't
Mhm.
like it?
It's not
They were
bad.
actually they reminded me, and I thought of this afterwards. They reminded me a lot of this drink that Shaw's used to sell called Fruit 2.0,
It is,
Mm.
and it was fruit flavored water.
It is a very
Yeah, I used to drink that all the time.
I love.
I would get like the
Fruit
lemon
2.0.
one.
Yeah, I really like the lemon one.
Yes.
But that's about the only one I can remember. I know I used to like a lot of them.
I would drink.
Yeah.
I would drink this
Used to
a lot.
drink that like religiously. I think especially in elementary school.
Yeah, the only one that I don't remember liking was grape.
Oh yeah, the grape ones suck.
Grape can be really hit or miss.
Yeah.
It really depends on the thing. Like
Yeah,
some grape flavored candy is good. Grape juice is amazing.
I love
like-
grape juice. Yeah,
Especially like on a day like today where
Some grape flavored stuff is just so. Blech.
Now, white or purple grapes?
I like white
Yeah.
better.
same,
It's
same.
water, high fructose corn syrup.
Why are they called white?
dioxide,
They're green.
Artificial flavor, citric acid, sodium citrate. That's it.
Wow, that would be like a mile long here.
Yeah, they would have all the artificial coloring that causes
Yeah.
cancer. They'd have a bunch of sugar in it.
Well, now that RFK is there,
Nice,
Oh
pleasant
god, yeah.
watermelon drink.
I like that you had that more than you like that more than me. That has actually been my least favorite thing that we've
Really?
done on this thing thus far. Yeah, not bad though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I have returned with plates
Thank you very much, so little boy.
and a band-aid.
We have to focus on your finger,
Yeah.
and it's bent weird.
Leave my bendy fingers alone. You know how you
Yeah,
like it in your fucking asshole.
I don't like it.
You do.
I say no every time.
And I say yeah.
I thought this was the sole purpose of it being a callback to our very
It
first
is.
episode.
Because we got.
I
got
I,
kimchi
I want to
without
make a
knowing it.
disclaimer
Yes,
that all
that
of
is
my
why.
fingering of Adam's asshole is consensual.
it's not.
It is.
And I say yeah.
I say yes. Me
I
and
just-
my bendy fingers.
I just love. I don't know why. I've always loved the joke where it's like you say something and then you cut it off.
Oh yeah, dude, I do that shit so much in GC and crap.
Yeah, I just love that.
So what we got? Fuck
I
it.
want to say you're probably the one who got me into
I'm a
it.
bit nostalgic, anyways.
Probably.
So
I
just
do it like
so-
in real life. I'll just be like,
So-
oh yeah, you think of it and you
If
fuck.
you only watch Fat Man
Yeah,
Little Boy,
I know you
you're
do,
just
Antonio,
gonna
and it
know.
makes me laugh.
We don't live in the same place. He comes here once a year
Yeah.
to film Fat Man Little Boy.
Yes.
It's a fun time every time.
Mhm.
It feels super nostalgic to be making shit like this again.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's eat some kimchi.
Let's eat some kimchi. Love the kimchi.
We love the kimchi.
Yes.
Open that shit up. You
Smell it.
smell it?
Delicious. It smells. It's
divine.
It's the exact same shit that
So
we had
good.
before.
Yeah.
You really liked using that word this season. Divine.
I mean, I say it a lot,
It
just
doesn't
in
look like
general.
This one has.
It's a good word.
I don't know.
The
I don't know
other-
what.
Actually, no,
I don't
not
remember
really.
where I. Like, I know it's just a word, but it's like
So this
sort of a
is
reference to
cabbage
something.
water, red
It's
pepper
like
powder,
it smells
sugar,
divine.
anchovy sausage.
I don't remember
Do
where.
you hear? Do you hear this?
That's the intro.
Yeah.
Antonio?
Salt, sugar. So this has napa, cabbage, water, red pepper powder, sugar, anchovy sausage.
Interesting. That's
Interesting.
the yes. That's the anchovy sauce.
Sea salt. Garlic,
The editor gave up.
scallion.
The editor gave up.
I already know this is going to be good. You can just smell it, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can
I'm going
smell
to
it
enjoy
already.
this. Dink it. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why that became a tradition too, but the dinking sound.
Amazing. Just bringing me back.
It is.
I think it's just because you just kept doing it.
We weren't even
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Whenever I hear that ginger is in
We
food,
dinked it
I
even
get
back
so
then.
annoyed.
Even back then we did. Yeah, of course. We always have to dink it. It is tradition.
Yeah, it's
I make
tradition.
food all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, I
It's our
actually
fat
made-
man
it
little
was,
boy culture.
It was like a tofu bok choy stir fry.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. But I get paranoid when there's ginger in it because of that reason. To the point where sometimes I'll just omit ginger from the
Yeah,
recipe.
there's a stir fry that I like to make a lot that recalls for you to add ginger, and
Yeah.
I always do half.
Yeah.
You know what's
get
crazy
the hint
since
of it.
doing
You
this,
get the
though?
little spice.
Yeah, you get
in
the
anything.
spice.
And I think it's because I had
And
some
it definitely
gingerbread
tastes
men that
good.
were really heavy on the ginger. Ginger's actually
But I love
grown
how
on me.
the citrusness of
I like
the
them
Quite a
in
bit.
gingerbread
all the
men.
tomato stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
like it in
It
like
just ties everything together.
anything
And
else.
I'm a big fan of cabbage.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
love cabbage. I love
Interesting.
the versatility of cabbage in general. So that's interesting. I just got a nice chunk of anchovy, the
Yeah.
anchovy sausage. I'm not a big fan of anchovies.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of fish, don't get me wrong, but anchovies I tend to have a hard time with. This is so
Me.
coated and like clearly has sat in that for a
Yeah.
while that it's soaked up all the juices.
Yeah.
I don't even taste it.
Yeah.
You got a hint of fish and that's it.
Yeah, I got it too.
It's like
And
just barely
it's
there.
just enough to be good.
Yeah. This is squid.
Man, I could go for some kimchi.
I think I'm gonna.
I could too right now. I was actually thinking about that.
Unbelievably hot.
You think it's gonna be spicy?
Yes.
Oh.
I do like squid. Frozen season octopus, not squid. Octopus.
Okay.
So you were right. You were guessing
it was
an
octopus.
Yeah.
I kind of figured from looking at it. Let me tell you, and I don't want you to feel like this is a slight on you.
Okay.
I don't agree with eating octopus. I will eat it for the show. That is okay. I like octopus, but I feel weird eating octopus.
Why?
I
Because
still
they're
don't.
very intelligent.
Well, then you probably have a problem with squid.
Squid is a little bit different because they are not as intelligent as octopus.
As octopi.
Isn't that a point of contention now?
I don't know.
I feel like some people are like, actually, no, it's not octopi, it's octopuses.
Octopussy.
And then, yeah, and then James Bond is an octopussy.
Yes.
Is that what you call octopus?
Oh, why did I have to say such a thing?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it feel good?
No.
Did it smell good?
No.
Did it taste good?
So, you don't like eating octopus. I didn't know that.
That's okay. Like, I have eaten octopus before, and I love octopus.
I just disagree with you fundamentally.
That's okay.
But I can already kind of smell this, and it smells good.
Yeah.
It kind of almost has like a sweet,
Have you ever?
tomatoey flavor to it.
Yeah. Have you ever
smell?
had takoyaki?
No.
That's fried octopus balls. They are really, really good.
I can already tell my mother because she watches.
I
them
can't
sometimes.
believe I didn't
So
make the
much.
low-hanging fruit joke
Take a sniff.
that I
Yeah,
could have.
let's take a sniff of this.
Take a sniff.
I
Yeah.
was like, it's fried octopus
Oh,
balls,
no.
and you know what? I didn't even know octopus had balls.
Yeah. It smells great.
Well, honestly, that's what I thought you were talking about. That they were octopus
Why does it
testicles
smell like bugs?
at first, until I looked it up in post production.
Oh,
I hate that we
God.
can say that something
Yes.
smells like bugs and be
This is exactly
like,
why
accurate.
I do the show.
Yes.
I saw this and I'm like, do we want to do this? And I looked at him and he went, so this is your fault.
Yes.
What an interesting.
Yes.
It tastes better than it smells.
I hope it tastes better than it smells. All right, dink it. Dink.
Ugh. I hate the way that looked.
Oh God. Okay.
Hold on. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
It's getting better. At first, it tasted like it smelled, and it's going away.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's fishy.
Very fishy.
Yeah. So octopus is pretty fishy. Not bad.
It's like, what the fuck do you expect? It's a fucking octopus.
Needs a sauce.
It's almost like it's fucking sea
It
life.
needs
Really
something.
needs-
Good with soy sauce.
Good with soy sauce.
The aftertaste is really bad. The aftertaste tastes like how it smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a swig of this.
I expected it to be really chewy because it's fucking octopus.
It's octopus. Of course, it's gonna be chewy.
It's gonna be super chewy.
You want to know what that tastes like? It tastes like when you eat fried calamari that wasn't cooked long enough, where it's like super chewy, super fishy, and feels like it needs a little bit more.
It needs a little more.
It tastes like cheap calamari.
It could be cheap calamari.
If that had like a spicy sauce on it, right? It would taste way better.
There's tentacles go down my mouth, go down my throat.
I've seen enough anime to know that's going.
Mm-hmm. There tastes like there's definitely. Like,
I've seen Sword Art Online season
It
2.
almost has like a nutty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't even give that show like a watch past season
I
1.
think it's the sesame seeds.
Yeah.
I think
It started out really good, and then it just went downhill so fast.
It's like
I don't hate that.
it's like
I don't
so
really- I think
fascinating
it just
how
needs
down.
something else.
It does, or like maybe if it's warm or something.
Yeah, it might be better warm. I think it is maybe the worst thing so far.
Yes.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I want to move on from it.
Duck.
Duck.
Goose.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious
Oh
me.
God. I told you.
This is so embarrassing. Antonio, you have no idea how embarrassed I was by this.
What is it?
It's a duck.
It's a duck.
It sure is. That is a pile of duck.
Mm.
I don't. How do I? When do we? Are those the talons?
Maybe.
Oh, or the feet? I guess. Oh.
Oh, it's all one thing, is it? Oh God!
Okay.
What the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
this?
How do I?
Hold on one sec. Pause the video.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. No, I like lost it for a second. That's why I was asking to
Oh,
pause
okay.
the video, but I got it back.
Oh yes!
What the fuck?
What did
What the? Did you just get the rib cage? What is this shit?
What did I get?
Duck stews. So you're supposed to put that in a stew?
Maybe.
This is exactly what you're supposed to do. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, I found out after the fact that what you're supposed to do is while you're cooking a stew is you put those in there and it certainly seasons the fuck out of your stew. You're not supposed to eat them.
It looks like duck meat. Oh. That's just a foot. Oh, good lord.
I love the
What you
realization.
do is you put this in a stew and it adds flavor to the stew.
It's like a. You can still smell it.
Yeah.
How does it smell? Oh, I hate touching
My
it.
feet.
Yeah.
Nope. Quack, quack.
Because there's the web.
Yeah. Welcome to science class.
Shit.
Oops. It's funny though.
It is very funny. Well, it turns out we can't eat this.
Yeah. We would have to put it in like
A stew.
It's stew, yeah, for it to be edible. Because
You know what we should have done?
No, there's not. There's
Mhm.
not.
We should have put a foot in our mouth and just sucked on it for a little bit.
So many feet.
I thought
I'm
we did
addicted
that.
to pulling this thing.
No, I think we just licked it.
Oh, I just broke its foot.
Oh, yeah. I remember tasting it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Ooh, God. I hate looking at that and knowing it's a duck.
It smells so awful. I couldn't do it.
Why don't you lick the foot? No.
Yeah, it just tastes like it smells.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it tastes like it. I just licked duck feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just feel bad.
Why?
Because
I did.
thought
I,
we
f-
could eat it,
I felt so bad.
and it turns out we can't.
We lick duck feet. That's funny.
That is funny. It smells like Play-Doh.
It does smell like Play-Doh. It's weird for me to smell it.
No, but even then, like
I'm just
back
so
then and
upset
now, I think that
because
is
I was
some
like,
of
I
the
know
funniest
what I was
shit.
buying
Yeah.
Until the checkout.
Yeah.
That was the only way I knew what I was
We
buying,
like duck
because
feet.
There's no label on
That's
it saying
funny.
how much it costs.
Yeah.
Well, I've had enough of duck feet.
Yeah, that's enough. I'm not really a foot guy, personally. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm not a foot guy.
I don't understand.
Whenever I
feet
talk to
guys.
somebody about my kinks, I immediately go, I'm not into piss, I'm not into shit, and I'm not into feet.
That's a good. So we got one more thing. We got
Every single.
These are pickled plums.
Pickled.
And I'm
These
pretty
fucking things.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fuck off with these
I don't
things.
like plums.
Oh.
Yeah, they like tasted real weird, didn't they?
Oh, they were
Then again, I thought
awful.
that about the mangoes too. Those
This
were
is
good.
true. This is very true.
Yeah.
And that turned out to be pretty decent.
Pretty good. I'm a little scared of what they look like though.
Plums.
Yeah. Very shriveled up.
I don't know, Antonio. There's something about that specific fart sound effect that kills me every time
Oh,
I use
Oh
it.
God.
I love that
Smells
one.
like vomit. Remember, the century egg didn't smell like it either. Remember that didn't smell
That's
like
true.
it either. The century egg smelled like sulfur.
I love how we use the century egg as like a rallying cry now.
Yeah,
Whenever
where
something
it's like
is-
the century egg was scary too, and then we loved it.
But like the pickled pig's feet, I remember you were like, remember the century egg, Adam? I was like, yeah, remember the century egg.
Yeah.
It did. That's gotta
We
be
really do just keep bringing it up because it really was just that pivotal of a moment.
That changed our lives, really.
Yeah, it made this whole show happen the way that it does.
It does, yeah.
The sense of smell is so.
It also makes it so, like, I feel like we're a lot less apprehensive to try things now.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely, you're right, Antonio.
Do not eat this.
Oh man! All right, here we go.
Every fiber of my body was screaming to not eat it.
See, I do smell the plum.
Yeah.
Barely. Fuck me.
Something tells me I'm gonna spit this out.
Yeah, something tells me that I'm gonna vomit. I knew, Antonio, that I probably wasn't gonna like these.
Yeah.
But Jesus fucking Christ.
That smell is so terrible. And
Yeah.
It instilled the fear of God into me.
It has.
Oh my God. Can we just get it over with?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
It's hard.
It's pit.
Yeah.
I can't.
No. No.
They're so gross.
Oh my
These
God.
fucking things were so gross.
Sorry about that. I know that's disgusting.
It's like
I
chew.
need to spit it out.
Yeah.
Are you okay? How you feeling?
That is awful.
That is probably one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
It tastes exactly
I think I elected that was the worst thing I've ever had on the show.
Vinegar mixed with that plum.
Yeah.
I'm not even a fan of.
There's like a surprisingly, at least I could be wrong. I feel like there's a surprisingly short list of bad things we've had.
I couldn't do it.
Truly bad things? Yeah.
Yeah, like truly bad.
It does. That's the closest thing.
Like there's things where we were like, not a fan.
Like,
But there
Well,
are
that's
some
what-
things where I was like, nope, that sucks.
Because I was going to tell you, my favorite episode of Fat Man Little Boy, my personal favorite one, is the Skittles roulette episode.
Oh yeah, that one's really good too.
I really love the Skittles roulette episode.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Because
You want to try it without the pit? Still bad? Yeah, I figured.
You know it's bad when
That's
I'm
up
just
there
defeated.
with some of the worst shit we've
Yeah.
done on this show.
Yeah.
That ranks up there.
I think that is the worst.
Honestly, I think you're right.
I think that is the worst.
Adam, I think that beat the cookie for me.
Yeah. Even though I didn't have anywhere near as bad.
The closest I ever got to throwing up on the show was that fucking cookie.
Yeah, I know. I thought you did retch at one point.
Put a gun in my head.
I was
I
dying of laughter. I was dying, Antonio. That is by far the hardest I have laughed on this show. Was you reacting to that fucking cookie? Because
I don't know,
what I found so funny about the cookie was like I didn't mind it at all. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like I would never get it again. But I was like, no, I can. This is fine.
I think I have to go with the gluten.
For some reason, I just my entire body rejected that cookie.
Completely rejected that cookie.
I'd have to be
Excuse me.
very specific. I want like a mushroom thing. The thing is I love the mushroom. I love soy sauce. I love peanuts.
I love mushroom-headed dicks.
Mushroom.
I love cock.
Yeah.
I love
I
balls.
love cock.
I really liked it. I do. I'm going to give you the best, even though I technically like this more, just because every single one of the pieces of food that you got was good. Yeah, we definitely kind of had the good episode and the bad episode. And the bad episode. For the most part. Yeah. let me tell you, man, when you pitched that we were going to do Asian food again, I was a little wary. Because I was like, it's just kind of going to be the same, going to be retreading what we've already done. No, I'm glad we did this. Yes, I'm very glad that we did. Oh my god, it was so good. And we did retread some of that same ground a little bit, but it worked because it brought us back to the beginning. Yes, I never would have tried pickle mangles without it. No, without this.
fried gluten.
Yeah, I never. What the fuck? I never would have tried that, and I'm glad I did. Like, how else would we have tried century egg? And I've now eaten century egg several times since we've done.
See, I think that sums up
So this has introduced
one of the benefits of doing this show. It's just how expanded my fucking palate has become.
That's what I love about doing this show.
That's
when we look.
Because
My
like
taste
even when it
palette.
comes to like some of like the weirder stuff, like I always bring up like the bugs or the
Yeah.
I look back on
the
those
pet food.
episodes and
I'm like,
not like,
am I about to say
I
it?
can't believe we did that.
We did that. Yeah.
I look back and I'm like, I cannot believe that I know what this tastes like.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
It's
gonna
like
say.
discovery for
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Like when
And I love
when
that.
we eat the tarantula, obviously we're spitting it out. We're not having it. We're disgusted. But I'm like, now I know what a tarantula tastes like.
It makes for some interesting conversations with other people too, because you'll try something with like other people, and be like, that tastes like this brand of dog food. From this specific store.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Fat Man, Little Boy.
Yeah. The best thing is that I've told people.
Yeah, there are several times now where I've
because that's like the more fun thing to tell people. Like,
You're right.
I've eaten bugs.
We've eaten bugs.
where I've gotten into it, and all of a sudden I'll be like, that reminds me of this, and they're like, how the fuck? How the fuck?
That's funny. That's funny to me. This entire 2 bits.
Because I do a web show.
Yeah.
Found out some stuff is really good, and then we had some shit that was really bad. It was a good mix. I was very happy to win this. Antonio, you definitely had the best.
Yeah.
I definitely had the worst.
Yes, definitely.
That was kind of my goal, was to get something shocking.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Most shocking.
I wanted to get something that would shock you.
He just bought duck feet.
We're now 3 episodes in to this season. We've got 3 episodes left, so we're about halfway through season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Bottles, if you can pimp yourself out a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I got a channel over.
Well, now you don't have to pimp yourself out when we wrap up the show.
Network, where I
True.
review 1 game a week. I also stream 3 times a week, and I also put out 2 YouTube shorts every Saturday, Sunday.
Well, his channel will be linked in the description below, along with all my social media to all my crap, so I don't really need to pimp myself out because this is my channel. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode of Fat Man and Little Boy. See you there.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Absolutely stunning.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Those were the first 3 episodes of season 3 of Fat Man and Little Boy. I assure you this season gets crazier.
Especially with the final 3 episodes that are planned.
Season finale is bonkers.
I can imagine.
It is. I'm having a hard time editing it. It is so bonkers.
I remember. I don't want to spoil like entirely what it is.
Yeah.
But I remember at one point in our fucking stupor, we just started like video messaging.
That's
like,
in there.
Stuff. Yeah.
That's in there. I have all the footage.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty goddamn crazy. Fuck me. Did the audio really do that?
What?
Oh.
What happened?
I think you're gonna have an echo.
Uh-oh.
Shit. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Oh well. Fuck, that's why. That's why I didn't mix the audio that way. Because it would pick up the desktop audio no matter what I did. Which would then pick up your audio no matter what I did. That's why I would... You know, there's fucking 8 people watching right now. No one said anything. What's it?
Hello! Hello! Hello!
It's exactly. I'm dreading listening to this back. Oh well. Oh well.
It's the Fat Man Little Boy way.
It might be the Fat Man Little Boy way, but it's not the Adam way. It's not.
Well, we're doing Fat Man Little Boy right now.
We're doing
My
fucking
shirt
Fat
said
Man
so,
Little Boy.
and so
Fuck
does
you.
yours.
All right. I got the shirt to prove it too. Yeah, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes, all of March and a little bit of April, is going to be premiering once per week an episode of Fat Man and Little Boy for season 3. There are a total of 6 episodes, and every episode is special in their own way. Emphasis on the special.
It sure is special.
It sure is special. So, okay. I totally have lost my train of thought.
I was gonna be like, to be continued?
Just suddenly the stream just cuts to black. And that's it. Well, Antonio, this was a hell of a way to kick off a new season of Fat Man Little Boy. Thank you very much for joining. Time we wrap this up, I think. So you just pimped yourself out on the video we just watched, so I guess you don't need to pimp yourself out again unless you absolutely want to.
I mean, just all the same things. Game Controller Network on YouTube, where I post gaming content. I stream 3 times a week. I've taken a break from uploads for right now because I got wicked burnout and then I got really sick, but I'm working really hard to get those uploads going again. So you should be seeing some stuff real soon.
Again, just a link to his channel is also in the description below. I'm really excited to get this season off the ground, and I can't wait to start filming season 4 with you at some point this year as well. We've also got a couple of other things in the works, so really excited about that. So once again, Antonio, thank you very, very much for joining me for launching this. After all, you are my little boy, and I am your fat
you're
man.
my fat man!
There you go. And thank you very much for the audience. I'm surprised we had this many people watching, to be completely honest. But thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for more madness. And, well, until next motherfucking time, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.